Hello everyone, how are we doing today? I think it's time for us to play some Kingdoms of Amalur. We've already brought that up. Okay. Let me see your lovely. Hello everybody. I love how my desktop just gets messier every time I open the thing. Okay, I need to update the bit goal just real quick. So I'm sorry that we've only been going like once a week. For a while, school has gotten kind of hard, so I'm trying really hard to focus on school. I've also just been kind of brain fog-y. Let's see. 02, 16, 17. So let's start up that bit goal. See if it changes at all. I don't know if it will. And whew. Game should have started. I clicked on game. Hi friend, today has been a day because it has been cold and nephews have been chopped to my house for today, but otherwise I'm okay. I understand this. Yeah, this is a rough semester vis-a-vis subject matter. It's also been an expensive semester. But I started a candle shop. It's doing pretty well. We've got an Etsy store now, and I think if you go to candles, woo! There you go. You can find my Etsy shop, which is pretty cool. I had, why isn't this game launching? Like, let's close some stuff. Where's, Come on. Of course it wouldn't be us if some stuff wasn't going wrong. Are we already open down here? I don't think we are. No, come on, Steam. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Well, let's see what's going on. Got OBS running. Hey, Stuart. How's it going? Yes, new command. So you can see the candles that I make. And hopefully they'll be nice presents for people. Most of my everything the last couple of weeks has been trying to figure out candle scents. And guys, candle supply websites are bad for my wallet because holy cow, there are so many and there are so many scents. And I'm playing Match It Up with D&D classes and it's so much fun. See. I don't know what's up with my stuff, guys. I'm closing down a bunch of stuff and then I'm going to try to start Steam again. Because I don't know what's going wrong. Let's try, let's shut down Excel. Yeah, the candles command should auto launch. I think I've got it set to auto launch every 35 minutes. But if I talk about that and somebody asks about it, you'll know that you can pull that up there. I am having fun. I got a new scent called Fruit Loops, which I'm gonna figure out a new name for. I'm really excited about it. Okay. So let's try this again. Come on, Steam, old buddy, old pal. Yeah, this whole, why is Mass Effect Andromeda still say it's running? That's might have something to do with it. Okay, we're gonna close the Steam client bootstrapper. That's totally fair. KOA was my Christmas present from Binky. I am a broke girl. So, okay, maybe Steam just needed to update. My dear friends, Catherine and Jeffrey, have just gone through, I think, 24 hours of no power in the freezing cold. So, I don't know about that. Let's do that. Whee! There it is. I'm excited to play some more of this game, I'm not gonna lie. I'm terrible. I literally just didn't finish my cross-stitch present, so game it was for Christmas. Hey, we're all having fun with this. Here, we're gonna continue. This is a good game, and I've got my Pop-Tart sword. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just gonna screw around because there's literally so much to do in this game. I'm not like, oh, I need to go find like a healer.
So simply famous, so formidably bloody bones. Once companion to Issa, now enemy to the court.
I promise I'm gonna start streaming more than once a week, though. I just got another stupid math test this week.
Forever cursed, never to enter the
I might start streaming on Fridays again. I was trying to take Fridays off, but at this point we're just streaming whenever I feel like I can get a second. Aw, Stuart. I promise I'll get better once I get a better handle on pre-calculus algebra. But now most of my energy is spent during the day just trying to figure it out. I'm so bad at math, guys. Pop-Tart sort out for random adventures! Math is so much boo. Like, so much. I actually need to go back to... Let's go back to Gorhart, because I think there's a healer there, maybe. Yeah. Pre-calc. I'm addicted to pre-calc. Oh, yeah. We're very different human beings, I believe. Because I'm so bad at it. I hate it. I just want to go back to writing stupid papers about things that happen in books that dead guys wrote. I'm very good at those. I'm not good at the whole pre-calculus thing. I'm also very sniffly for some reason. Nope, don't. That's the wrong button, Emily. Let's see. Okay, so I need a healer. She'll be back here. I do not have any space. That's unfortunate. Where's the healer thingy, though? I need to sell to my friend here. Upstairs, maybe? Hey, Mr. Healer Person. Miss Healer Person.
It is good to see Gorhart overcome the fear that it harbored for so long.
You're really playing games if you don't endlessly press the wrong button on accident? I would argue no. I feel that. Cool. I've got my window cracked because despite the fact that it's below freezing outside, my computer room, my office, is one of the hottest places in the apartment. It's very, very warm, and I am dressed for the weather because it's freezing outside, but it's still very warm in here. What is the rumbling? Now time for random adventures. Let's see what quests we have. Let's go meet Agarth first. It's still so warm in here, I may have to go change clothes. Which I feel like is ridiculous in light of like how people have been... Oh, I need to go back and sell stuff. Yeah, I gotta go back and sell stuff. My bad. That's what the vibrating was. Go meet Dad. Yep. Let's talk to Nanny.
I don't know if I'll ever take on another apprentice.
Okay. Wow, I really had just like a bunch of stuff. I always want to hang on to all the crafting stuff.
Not after Cart's betrayal. This goes to show that we gnomes should provide.
That is very true. I did not make it far before I remembered that Jen would be sad if I didn't sell all the things. Holy cow. Okay, I've got a fan behind me. I'm sorry about the noise. It's just really warm in here. And I know that doesn't make any sense. My nose is trying to get stuffy too. I wonder if I'm allergic to something. Or maybe it's probably just the extreme weather change. Because holy cow, it was 70 degrees a week ago. Let's go kill some random bad guys. Hey, you little weirdos. You sound like the temple guards from Legend of the Hidden Temple. Crossed with the weird honeycomb mascot. You guys remember that? The 90s, that cereal called Honeycomb in the early 2000s? They had that like, oh no, Fate's Edge severely damaged! Oh no. Keep complaining about how I feel. That's not much fun or very entertaining. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I once again have to go back. I had it a couple times. It's pretty good. It wasn't as good as Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is the best cereal. But it's still pretty tasty. Goreheart. Yes, I'm gonna go back to Goreheart because I gotta repair stuff. I just remember they had that ridiculous commercial with their mascot. No. People can see me. Hey, can you fix my sword?
Did you see the war
No.
swan at the end?
I want to salvage things. I want to fix things. Can you fix things?
What do you need?
Repair! Yay!
I'll be here.
It didn't taste a lot like honey. That is for sure. That's what those little brownie things remind me of. Is the honeycomb mascot. Okay, I need to rant about something because that is one of the things that's why I keep picking up my phone. Like, I have this reporter that I follow and I really, really like her. She's a White House just posted something that's like most.
I can't give you the elf. You might. Thank you for your kindness. Farewell.
And then I have seen so many people and like there's no But smug ones are irritating, especially ones who are not from the South. Because, holy crap, are there people dying? And you're just like, serves them right for being Republican. No. No, we're not doing that.
Stand down.
Lawbreaker's Grotto. What's in here? Do you ever catch anyone trying to act like a state is ever all one thing or all another? State is more than just the way it votes. Is the stream laggy for others or just me? I don't know. My, like, I don't really have dropped frames. It says my connection's good. I'm just roaming around. What's this? Who are you? Anyway, that's my hot button issue. Don't ever treat a state like it's homogenous just because of the way that it votes. Let me check on something really quick. So we usually don't have a problem with this game. I don't have any notifications. Stream quality is good. It says I got 4.5% dropped frames, which is a little bit more than normal. That's probably got to do with, like, the weather and how stuff is working here. There's some power outages here and stuff. What are you? Nobody's gonna see me, it's fine. Might also be a Twitch thing, yeah. Can I unlock you? Probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Yeah, I had to just log off Twitch for most of the day, because not Twitch, Twitter for most of the day, because this morning it just made me really angry. Because, holy cow, I don't know, I'm just letting criminals loose, apparently. But I've just seen a ton of people who are just like, oops. No. I've just seen a ton of people who are just like, haha, stupid Republicans, serves them right for freezing to death. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. These people are, number one, they're very poor. They're probably, is a large percentage of them that's among the people whose vote is suppressed, so they're less free than everyone else. They don't have winter clothing or insulated homes. Some of them don't have running water. Hi, Jen, I love you too! This is why I've been playing Skyrim. Yeah, Jen lives on Hoth. I had to do some stuff today, and now I'm playing this game. Because my head is gonna explode because there were several members of my own party that I wanted to break in the face. So at least, scratching that fantasy RPG itch while I avoid starting a new run in this game. That's totally valid. Very cold and very snowy. I'm sure she's seen at least 12 wampas by now. Ooh, what's this red dot I need to stab? it's the honeycomb mascot. I don't like how it holds up its own face, as if to say, hey look, I can take off my face. I'm gonna leave that thing alone. Hey, 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 what's up? What you doing? Hi. Oh. Rude. Rude! All of you. He's just not taking damage. Okay, there we go. That was the best animation ever. And yes, smuggler roles have been part of the reason GOP was able to become so toxic. Agreed. Like, there comes a point where we gotta, like, acknowledge that we did part of this to ourselves. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that, like, there's a whole lot of smug people. Like, I just went off on this one woman that I saw earlier. And she was like, cause she was like, it's been 0 degrees in Colorado all week. And, it's called just snuggling up and watching movies and drinking hot chocolate. I'm like, oh, girl, don't make me climb up that mountain. Because I will. It's supposed to be rain tomorrow. Yeah, it's supposed to be rain tomorrow here, too. Oh, I'm vibrating. There's a detect hidden. I've gotten to the point with the detect hidden where I keep finding stuff. It's very cool. Is it bad that I'm on, like, no particular quest? I'm just sort of roaming around looking for stuff. Let's... Yeah, we're gonna... go meet Agarth. Not conservatives in charge of your power grid. You also have insulated homes and people who buy warm or cool weather clothing just out of necessity because it's always cold there. When we get unexpected cold here, people die because we don't buy cold weather clothes. Like, when I went to visit Jen in Chicago 2 years ago, like, probably this week. It was probably 2 years ago this week. I had to buy a coat specifically for it, and it was a $200 coat that was very heavy wool, and I was still cold all the time.
You could make the potion using the proper reagents, but that would be quite... See you soon, mate.
Okay, cool. I did deeply enjoy people dunking on Crenshaw, though. Yeah, I didn't see that happening. I just saw people saying stupid Southerners, which we know how that boils my blood because that is, that attitude is, like you said, the reason the GOP was able to become toxic in the first place. Hey! Hey! Come here! Bring your face to my sword. More stores offer cold weather clothes. There are more inexpensive ones. We just don't have them here. Like, cold snaps kill people. There was one blizzard that happened, and every Southerner talks about it that remembers it because this is the blizzard in '93, and like that was a freak of nature type thing. The snow came up to over my 6-year-old head. And, like, we were very lucky. Like, there was a point when we were all huddled around a space heater and cooking food on a gas stove that, like, in a house that had 8 people in it and only one room had heat. So, like, I get very, very angry when people talk about that kind of thing, because it's hard. Like, I remember, like, I had to sleep in between my parents.
I'll kill you all.
So we didn't have,
Give me a moment.
we didn't have central heat and air in that house.
Aside from the boggarts and blood plague,
Yeah, so Texas has its own power grid because it doesn't want federal regulations, which means they didn't winterize their infrastructure at all because they didn't have to or have federal money to do it. You sound sick, my dude.
Kester Barclay would know far better than me. He's in the town square. Talk to you later.
Alright. Thank you. This is how I play every game ever. 30% of their power making buildings locked up. Yeah. That's ridiculous. This is what all the anti-government crap does. The blood plague. We have one of those here. Maybe I can help. The blizzard of 93. But that's the thing is, like, that at that point in time, we lived with my grandparents. And it was not, like, they weren't wealthy, but they weren't poor. They owned their own home. And, like, they had been able to buy land and build their own home on it. But it's still, like, it was always so hot. It didn't have central heat and air. And if the electricity goes out, you don't have that anyway. People brought up the tweet he made in the fall when California was having a heat wave and the mayor of LA was encouraging power conservation. Talking about this is what happens when Democrats control energy. We all huddled down in our living room. My dad was trapped at work for 3 days. Yep. No, I mean, like, I was in a big house with no power. I think maybe that house did have central heat and air, but the power was out, so it didn't matter. So I know it has it now. I was just thinking about it. Boggarts bring the blood plague. Cool.
My father's got a cough.
Cool, I've run into a pandemic. That's neat.
Ah, the castle. This tells me
Screw you, Crenshaw. Like, that's...
You're a brave soul. It's in your best interest to fill your pack and depart as soon as you're able. The blood plague works
Hi, Colin.
fast, very fast. Giselle?
I did.
I sent that death notice. She should know that she cannot know that I survived.
Hmm.
Call me a coward. Call me whatever
He's
you
the one
wish.
in charge of Texas Energy, and the reason no one has power in Texas. So people are literally gonna die because of
I
him.
cannot subject her to the nightmares, the wounds, the restlessness.
This is no
Spare her.
no fair.
I don't know. Endured much.
Persuasion.
She's endured even more.
Succeeded.
Silent vigil has no doubt been as trying as my time on the battlefield.
Yeah, I have no patience for people who are...
We have earned our happiness.
Hey, how's it going? Are you playing on PC? I am playing on PC. How's it going, Gary7616? Gotta return to Gisela. Oh, but we also gotta talk to
it's
Agar.
your fault that I can't pay my
Huh.
tax, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me. And
Then I just messed it all up.
I thought I had my life figured out.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
I know. It's just... I wasn't always the man I am now.
Really?
In my youth, I was quite the warrior.
You aged, you
I fought
say?
beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Wheels, I thought it was a reward for good deeds.
I'm thinking about picking this game up for my PC. Can you use a controller?
It was nothing but a curse.
Stuart, we love you too! This game, I picked it up right after it came out about a decade ago. And it was one of my favorite games then, and it's one of my favorite games now.
My own death.
So I definitely suggest picking it up.
As I had always dreamed. I was going to die alone and unknown. Killed by an Etten and used for stew. It
Killed
was a
by an
terrible
Etten and used for stew.
but I knew it was part of fate's greater plan.
I did.
I was at peace.
You're not Stu. Are you not happy that you're not Stu? You're not going to be pooped out of a giant blob monster?
You're right. My glory days don't. That means I've got to make sure you.
Yeah, Re-Reckoning has full controller support. It's pretty great.
Maybe this old trinket from my youth will, after all. I don't just owe you my life. I owe you. Why, I once tracked a Yeth of Ambrun on a moonless night by smell alone. I could have tracked those two up. They've set up in a cavern north of town. I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work.
Land of the Duelist. Okay. I love you, Agarth. But I'm gonna continue.
Good luck.
Yeah. I really appreciate the controller support in this. It makes me very happy. Okay. Wait, why is he...
I'd love to chat, but don't we have more pressing matters? I don't have an answer for that. This army is locked in a siege.
Okay,
Let's track
cool.
down some trouble.
I guess I'm supposed to be following him, huh? This game's story was written by R.A. Salvatore, which is one of my favorite things. And then there's that. Okay, I always forget that that's what that is. Oh, cool! Love this! There we go. Ooh, a shiny. I want the shiny. Jen is not from THQ Nordic. She just really loves this game. Yeah, the controller support on this is great. And they have, they've updated the graphics and smoothed out some bugs. It's just a really solid game. Also the music. Listen to that music. Like... Okay, where are they? There they are. I need to try and remember, because I know that while I was playing this the first time, that I was burning a Bath and Body Works candle. And I need to try and figure out what it was. I know it was like a spring scent. Guys, I'm so excited I got some of that Fruit Loop scent. I don't know what I'm going to match it up with, but I had to have it. I've heard so many good things about it. For my candles. I'm getting good at candles, guys! Like, I was fairly decent at it before, but I've made so many of them this week. See, Jen, I'm not forgetting the important herbs. Ooh, where's Agar? There he is.
This is the front entrance.
I will say that playing Skyrim has felt like art imitating life the last couple of days. You mean, are you talking about the politics in Skyrim? Because I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Sean. It's probably Sean, because I talk to Sean a lot. from day to day. Hanging out around Winterhold with all the snow. Oh, yeah. Also the snow. So, the next... Woo! Okay. Hi. Let me get through this and I'll say what I was gonna say. There's so many. I'm gonna have to, destroy them. Whee! Heck yeah. Hi, would you like some town with your snow? Hey, rude. Oh, well. Gotta go do this. Should be another baddie over here. Oh, he's just been sitting over here the whole time. Bye. Bye. I want to cook something. Yeah, no, the next candles I'm gonna work on, I think, are gonna be, I'm gonna do 4 of the D&D classes at a time. And I think I'm gonna start with fighter, fighter, rogue, wizard, cleric, to just kind of have sword, sneak, magic, heal. Okay, I've got the things. I also found a scent that I really want to call Beach Dwarf. So I gotta figure out what scent categories they go into, because that helps me narrow it down. That's like yeah, that's like a full party. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta go back and get the cash thing. Hidden object! We'll take it. It also means that I don't have to, like, spend a ton of money at a time, because I'm learning that I just, like, whenever I put something up for sale, I just have to buy, like, the full 16-ounce bottle, the big expensive one, because it ends up being cheaper in the long run. Because I have bought new candle oils twice since I've started making these. I really need to, like, write them down, but it's really just less expensive to just buy the big one. I love these flowers. Would you guys, like, enjoy watching me make candles on stream? Is that a thing? The god seeks your sacrifice. Cool, sure, of course it does. I don't think it does. I think it seeks yours. Well, at first I wasn't sure, like, what I was gonna use, and then I became very dissatisfied with one of the scents that I had, and I had to finally I figured out a good blend for it. Took me so many wasted candles. I also had the wrong, like, wick at one point, which is not really a fault of my planning. It's just when you make candles, it's kind of like you have to do a bunch of testing before you get it right. And you have to test every time you have a new container or a new wick, or to make sure you save your receipts just so we know the full price you're paying for things with tax and everything. Yeah, I've got a list of receipts and a day in my planner this week to do bookkeeping stuff. Because I've just had to test some things this week. Whee! I could not find, like, I had to do a bunch of different blends of the cinnamon and vanilla. Because holy crap, I could not find a cinnamon oil that was not just, like, egregiously overpowering. Which, it's cinnamon, but I really wanted, like, cinnamon-touched vanilla and not cinnamon! And vanilla is also here. Hey, welcome to the party, Agar. I did all the work.
Not until you smash those mirrors. It'll keep them from tracking you.
You love our WandaVision theories. Yes.
Good luck.
I need to catch up. I haven't seen the latest episode. But yeah, no, that was what really clued me into the thing with. So what Stuart's talking about is Jen and I watched WandaVision together, and we deduced that so especially in the early episodes, it's all sitcom-y, and it's very much aping on a specific sitcom in every single one. And I guess it's this thing? Am I breaking this thing? I'm not paying attention to. Yep, I'm breaking that thing. Cool.
The undying mortal is grown. Can you tell me
Oh.
difference between a creature of nature and a child?
I don't care.
Children of nature, children of dust, do
Oh,
not know
you're also from
place.
Skyrim.
You come into our land. You come
But yeah, no, Jen and I determined that every time it goes weird in a WandaVision episode, they take whatever sitcom that they're aping on and reference a horror movie from the same decade. Sheogorath? I think so. I think he's also several other people in Skyrim. I think he's one of the stock voices. So the thing that really, like, got to me. Woo!
At least the Tuatha won't be able to track you so easily now. But it looks like you've got the personal attention of their king.
Cool.
If you would anyone else, I'd suggest you start running and not stop for a few years. But you're doing well so far. And much as I hate, for all I know, you've already met her in the House of Balance.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like she's the. We should be able to.
Aelin Shear. But yeah. So, the very first episode, when they're all having dinner with his boss, there comes a point when everything goes creepy. And the camera angles are straight out of a Hitchcock film. Yeah, Hitchcock, Stepford Wives, Rosemary's Baby, and then I think Jen helped me determine that it was like Nightmare on Elm Street was the inspiration for the horror in the one that didn't have Kat Dennings in it. Because there's the first three, and then the Kat Dennings episode, and then the one after that. Oh, look, a bear. I'm not gonna use fate mode on a bear game. The Dutch angle and the lighting. Yeah, we were also, I remember we were talking about Vertigo at one point, and that clued me in, but the The newer horror becomes, the less I watch it. So Jen had to figure out the 80s stuff. I was also like, I was also deeply surprised that they chose Growing Pains for the 80s one. Like, Growing Pains was the sitcom they were aping on. I don't know. I don't know why I expected anything different, but now it makes perfect sense. You should sneak attack a bear. That always goes well. I need to see where this chest is. Okay. Is there... Or is it up there? Oh no, it's right here. Like, boys were growing and learning about life and death. Of course, it was Growing Pains. Show me that smile again. Don't waste another minute on you crying. The best is ready to begin. As long as we've got each other. I grew up watching that one, y'all. I mean, like, I grew up watching most of those, but that one was actually coming on when I was a kid. Because it lasted into the 90s. As long as we got each other, we got the world spinning right in our hands, baby, you and me. We gotta be the luckiest dreamers who never quit dreaming. Growing Pains and Family Ties, yep.
As the tree roots into the earth, the tendrils of thoughts twist to the soul. As the fire renews the field, the
I
birthing
just
labors the foal.
need them
As the mantis
to acknowledge in one single Easter egg that Elizabeth Olsen's twin older sisters were in one of the most famous sitcoms of all time. Like, I need them to at least, like, do a winky wink to it, because it's frustrating me that I haven't experienced it yet. Tommy and Billy are just the greatest. Yeah, like, I love them, and I haven't seen the newest episode, so I don't know, like, that's the 90s, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'll find out at some point soon. No space in my inventory. That sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through and put all of the non-colored ones into junk. Cool. I'm gonna go immediately take some more junk. It's fine. Aw, Jen. The reason you're not playing it is you're holding out for the DLC. We just need to get you, like, a very colorful texture overhaul for Skyrim. Oh, yeah, no. That's fair. Especially when this game doesn't have, like, anti-spider mods like most games do. Gosh. Just thinking about Growing Pains and the fact that I used to have a giant crush on Mike Seaver and how horrified my young self would be that Kirk Cameron has turned into such a tool. Need you to kill this giant spider. No thanks. Next quest. I just want a new app right now. Yeah, WandaVision also has another thing going for it in that it includes Darcy Lewis. And I love Kat Dennings so much with all of my heart and soul. And she's also the person that Jen and I chose to, like, as a face claim for Jarvis's daughter in one of our stories, and that character is possibly, like, one of my favorite characters we've ever come up with. And so I just get to sit back and pretend Darcy is Rachel, and it makes me happy. Hey Brynjolf, how badly do we really need to wipe out Mercer? Oh, Rachel, my darling. She's so good. She's just so good. I love her. Rachel's where my obsession with unicorns began. Is this friend or foe? Are you a nice person? I think so. Yeah, I'm really happy that Monica is around also. I didn't think I was gonna be able to enjoy anything that was post-Endgame, and it's still hard. But WandaVision is very good, and it doesn't talk explicitly too much about some of my sensitive points. So. Oh, that's the link on that command is messed up. Oops. Rachel and Ben are my favorite OC siblings. Yeah. Like, I love Darcy because she's basically like one half Rachel, one half Ben. Because Ben is the smart science boy. He's also sort of, kind of our version of Vision, but not quite. And he's also like the best casting job we've ever done. Like, I don't think, like, I say this every time I talk about it, but the guy we cast as him, Harry Lloyd, there is no one else in the entire world who could look that much like James Darcy's son. He does have some fun computer abilities, yes. So I just sit back and imagine that Rachel and Ben are both there. Because Rachel's really smart and Ben is really sciencey. Although there would have to be a different reason for Wanda going crazy, because we don't do that mess. Happy endings. I don't know why I decided to fate these guys. Like, it's probably a little bit overkill, but that's fine. He's very not like Vision in that without his visor he doesn't have vision, but it's fine. Yeah, Ben is blind. He's was one of Family Assembled's first disabled characters. I really love him. Yeah, no, WandaVision has been delightful. Like, it kind of sits almost but not quite in the Mandalorian place in my heart. Because I really miss the Mandalorian and I'm very sad that it's not on. I was so skeptical about the Marvel shows. I was not expecting them to be that good. Mostly because nothing Marvel has been very good to me in a long time. Like, there's some things that weren't bad, but there's nothing that I've just been excited about. Because everything was sad. And this is still pretty sad, but I don't know, there's enough, like, film nerdery in it for me to get over it. Wanda in it, too, is a little bit more like our version of her. Yeah, having been raised by Clint and Nat. Yeah, there's, like, some age gaps in the story that we do, so, like, instead of being adults during Ultron, Pietro and Wanda, or we call them, they got to choose to change their names when they were kids to Peter and Wendy. Because they liked the story of Peter Pan. But they were little kids, and Clint adopted them, and then later Nat adopted them too. And their little sister is Kate Barton. Well, Kate Bishop. She's Kate Barton in this. Seems like they aged her up and retconned their AOU age. Yeah, a little bit. She was born in 1986, but I'm pretty sure her and Pietro were supposed to be in 1821 in AOU. Well, part of it is they're having to, like... So they brought in, wasn't that in the 70s, Jen? What do you know about Days of Future Past? Was it... Did they go back to the 70s in that, or was it the 80s? I think it was the 70s. That's one of the reasons I'm curious about Pietro, the recast. Because I'm pretty sure Days of Future Past was the 70s. It's because I'm remembering some of the fashion. Cool. 70s, but Apocalypse is in the 80s. Okay. I've seen Days of Future Past like 1.5 times, so I'm not a good authority. I wasn't sure. I have only seen it the once, and then like those few times I've gone back to watch the one scene with Pietro in it. Because he's like, this is gonna sound bad, and I apologize to X-Men fans. I don't really like the X-Men. Wolverine makes me upset, just in several different ways, and it's just not really my speed. The big X-Men fan, Wolverine makes me upset as well. Yeah, I just don't really get into the X-Men. Like, favorite person who's ever been a part of the team, the X-Men, is Deadpool. Logan is only good when Wade is trying to kill him. Pretty much. Yeah, that's another thing, since, since Vision doesn't really exist in the same way in Family Assembled, Wendy eventually marries Wade Wilson. It's pretty great. Logan is just good for existential white man angst. Yeah, I don't like Logan, and I don't like the fact that he's supposed to be dirty and always smells. I just don't. Storm is cool. But I don't like some of the stuff they did to Jean Grey, and like the whole love triangle thing is really gross and sexist, and I just... Mostly because sometimes her ex-boyfriend, she's her current boyfriend because he's grumpy and Wade is Wade. That is true. Wade can survive anything, so JJ can just... I feel better now. Let's just pretend I don't see the love triangle. Yeah, I can't unsee it because I'm a woman and it makes me anxious. The one between Scott and Wolverine and Jean Grey, I hate it. I don't like it. Cyclops and Wolverine and... Yeah, I just... Yeah. I don't like it. It makes me upset. I regularly forget that exists. Yeah, I can't deal with the pissing contest over a woman. Like, it annoys me so bad. I fully support people who like X-Men. And there's been parts of X-Men that I like. I really enjoyed... I think my favorite character in Days of Future Past was probably Magneto. Just because, like, the story of... His whole thing is really interesting. Because he survived the Holocaust.
You have earned my respect, Sam.
Okay, so that's not... Where is this? Is it you?
What does it all mean? Sagril has perished? Bloody Bones is on the loose?
I don't know it. I dislike the exploitation and child soldier aspects of X-Men. That's fair. I think that's why I liked X-Men Evolution so much, and it places Wolverine in a mentor-teacher role so he doesn't bother Jean, but still picks the Cyclops for his Boy Scout attitude. That's fair. I think one way that X-Men really got to me is that, and I apologize to anyone who's a big fan of these characters, I'm usually a really big fan of the Boy Scout character. Like, you guys know me, I'm a Captain America, Superman gal. Like, those are my favorite characters. And then it got to X-Men, and Scott is a dick. And I don't like him. And I don't like Wolverine. And I don't like anyone but Storm, basically. Storm can stay. And maybe Professor X sometimes. The rest of the time, everyone else, I'm just like, well, I don't know about this.
Make haste.
The issues relating to obvious differences in how powers affect different mutants personally. The whole Storm versus Rogue issue. Yeah. Rogue's whole I can never touch anyone thing is also my personal nightmare, and I don't like thinking about it. So that's another thing that why I never got in there. I honestly love that you guys can have this whole conversation about X-Men, and I'm over here like, did I even watch any of the movies other than the very first one? Because I remember literally nothing about X-Men. Yeah, I mean, like, I've just picked up some X-Men knowledge just being around comic book people. And I've watched some of the movies, and I enjoy Days of Future Past. It's a fun movie. And I love, what's his name, as young Magneto. I also deeply enjoy Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen in the older movies. That's the thing, some of them are genuinely suffering. It's like, no, we should be proud. Like, should we? Well, that kind of creates a parallel for me where, like, in the sort of learning disability community, there's the whole movement of ADHD isn't a disorder. You should be proud of it. And I'm like, this screws my life up, like, every day, pal. I'm not proud of it. Like, there are some parts of it that make me a cool human, but also there are some parts of it that make my life very hard. So yeah, I get that. I never dug Hugh Jackman for Wolverine, but many hold him in a similar regard to RDJ as Iron Man. Yeah, no, see, I think Hugh Jackman is much better in softer roles. I don't buy him as Wolverine at all. Because I could never buy that Hugh Jackman smells bad. I don't know where to go, guys. I'm a little bit lost. I don't know what's up with this little point. I just don't care about Wolverine. Never forgave him for what Origins did to Deadpool. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Wolverine Origins was literally one of the worst comic book movies that's ever been made.
Come to the right place, my friend. Yes.
Let the man be in more musicals. Yeah.
All the grandest. Old Ukabal will
Hugh
teach
Jackman
you
is
everything you need to know about
perfection
alchemy.
in The Greatest Showman. Like, let him sing.
Yeah.
Let the man sing. Well, okay, so here is where, do I need to go around and go up, maybe? Maybe I need to go around. No? Not really a way to do that.
You have earned my respect, Sabra. You have earned my respect.
Hi.
Your mortal histories will speak of this. Your ballad was certainly impressive. Your mortal histories will speak of this.
I'm trying, do you see
Field of dust in
the yellow dot up on the map? This is where it tells me to go. I mean, maybe it's... I thought I'd already been in here. Oh, now I hear Aelin Shear.
Just like in the tales.
Intriguing. Why would such a thing be revealed to a child of dust?
Okay, yeah. I found it.
And here I was beginning to think that even this is Lionel, your master of the House of Ballads. Give the codex over to him, and he may have your answers. Lore Master Lionel has devoted centuries to the study of lore and ancient Fey stories. The codex
Stuart, no
isn't
more
just
mean,
any
gruff male
monster.
characters, please. Even Wolverine, let him be fun. Yeah, like... I feel like we're past the, like... Yay, I found it! I feel like we're past the, like, gritty like 80s action star type of superhero. Okay, your belt-clad girlfriend. Yeah, she's literally just wearing a series of belts and a bra. I'm going to pause here and go potty because I have to go potty. However, let's do the BRB. What is your spiciest superhero take? What is your spiciest superhero take? Tell me in the chat and we'll be right back.
the bitter talks. They've been zoned out in the middle of. They've been zoned out in the middle of. I know now what the riddle was. Now what the riddle was. Now what the riddle was. Had to push a little deeper. Push a little deeper. I know it took some time to truly realize you are the one that I found myself falling a little deeper. And now I got you inside to be there for times when I'm blue. Light up my days and nights. You tell me what you see. Oh, when you look at me. Oh, baby. Oh, 'cause I see you got everything. Everything that I've ever gonna need. I think I'm in too deep. Tell me what you see. Oh, when you look at me. Oh, baby. Oh, 'cause I see you got everything. Everything that I've ever gonna need. Yeah, I think I'm in too deep. We rise and fall, denied it all. Now I'm involved, realizing you're the light I want. We rise and fall, denied it all. Now I'm involved, realizing you're the light I want. My right or wrong, I know it took some time to truly realize you are the one that I could find myself falling a little deeper. Now I got you inside to be there for times when I'm blue. Lights up my days and nights. You tell me what you see. Oh, when you look at me. Oh, baby. Oh, 'cause I see you got everything. Everything that I've ever gonna need. I think I'm in too deep. Tell me what you see. Oh, when you look at me. Oh, baby. Oh, 'cause I see you got everything. Everything that I've ever gonna need. Yeah, I think I'm in too deep.
All right, hi. let's read everyone's spicy takes right after I pause the music. Let's see. I have a feeling I know what Jen's is going to be. MCU Hawkeye is trash. Yep, that's what I thought Jen's was going to be. I am so sick of these asshole dudes getting a free ride and sympathy because they're only assholes because backstory. Like, hey, F you, I'm damaged too. You don't see me being a jerk to everyone. Amen, sister. Let's see. I'd really like to see a superhero that's not half built on angst because all of the ones that get constant content seem to be. Like, sure, there needs to be some conflict, but not angst. I'd like to see a superhero that's in a relationship, that stays in a relationship throughout the whole time we see them on screen. Just saying. Like, no relationship angst, just a supportive partner, just in the background somewhere. There's other ways to do things than relationship angst. Let's see. I also don't consume a lot of superhero content anymore, so I wouldn't know if such a thing existed or not anyway. Jen says, yeah, I swear that's half the reason people claim Steve Rogers is boring, because he angsts quietly and doesn't let it turn him into an asshole that lashes out at everyone around him all the time. I tell you, like, this is why everyone, I like the characters that people call boring. Like, always. Like, my Mass Effect husband, people say he's boring. All of my, I love Superman. People say he's boring. I love Steve Rogers. People say he's boring. And it's because they're not assholes. Maybe conflict can exist for some reason other than shitty childhoods or dead girlfriends. Man, I'd love to just see some existing alive girlfriends, huh? Give me the character who has a dad who hugged him plenty but has anxiety because his brain doesn't make the right chemicals, so he's still got imposter syndrome and dad issues that can actually be solved constructively. Yes! Like one not written by me. The one written by you is very good, though. Stuart says, versus scenes and plots, fights in general, just eye candy spectacles offer next to nothing to the story. Character-driven stories, please. Not just fight plots and lens flare. I can do without seeing any more OP hero versus OP hero who will be written to be stronger. Oh man, Civil War can die in a fire. That is when my, I did not like the comic when I had to read it in college, and I do not like it now. Like, I didn't, no Civil War for him. Yes, alright, I answered your question and then went back to bitch. No, you're good. You're good, friend. I think my spiciest superhero take, the comic was worse. Yeah, no, it was really bad. In fact, the comic was so bad that I was bracing myself for more pain in the movie than I got. The movie happened. I think we all kind of forget about it sometimes. There are bits, that I like that are mostly costume related and they're mostly Natasha related that I really enjoy. Like Natasha's whole mom hair vibe in that movie was great. And yeah, I don't want to see my favorite characters fighting each other. I don't care who's stronger. Doesn't matter. Don't care who wins. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of like a version of like the Team Edward, Team Jacob stuff, in the early aughts. Like, it was stupid. I mean, I'm like Nat, I'm like team everyone gets along, please. Yeah, the whole versus thing. I think my spiciest superhero take is that we could take the entire second season of Agent Carter and just place it gently into a burning trash can and say goodbye to it. Team get along shirt. Exactly. Because, and I can't say this in the open Agent Carter fandom because people will be upset with me, but Daniel, Peggy's love interest in Agent Carter, is not a great person. I don't like him. Stuart said, I'm still blown away when I find entire threads complaining about power inconsistencies in fight scenes. Like, that's what you're worried about out of anything? Stuart, yeah, you're pretty wonderful, Stuart. That's... I get that. I get that.
You must be Lady Shears. Let's see this. The fabled Codex of Destiny. What the to have such knowledge in your hands is a tremendous nonsense. All children now, I can only make out some parts, but this is odd. The Codex speaks of the exception, a void, an end to the endless. This is simply too much. The High King would never put such absurdity off his wisdom. I'm sure you think it is. I fear you must have been taken in by a forgery. A perfectly created one, perhaps, but a forgery nonetheless. This codex speaks of impossible things, changes to fate, death of the immortals, and other heresies. Ascribe these lies to the High King would be. Sorry, but I must ask you to take it away. I will have no part in these lies.
Okay, the power cord just decided to succumb to gravity. Can you hear me now?
Let's have a meaning to it. Only it's ought not bother me with such foolishness again.
Lionel Spencer's life
Yay!
stories that show him something truly new, and he dismisses it. Tragic. First of all, we ignore this fool. Most they aren't comfortable with change, and it was certainly something new. I'm afraid that only one person will really be able to help us with the Codex. The High King himself. It will be difficult. His court is in the city of Issa. Very few mortals are permitted in its gardens. I don't know one individual who can grant him permission to enter, but you'll have to meet him alone. Neuralem is a private person, and he carries a grudge against me, although perhaps person isn't the right word for him. Nor is him. You'll find him in southeast Dalantoth at Caer Neuralem.
Okay.
You'll have to meet him on your own. I'd accompany you. Good luck with Neuralem.
Okay, cool.
And
Ignore anything he says about me. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm still mad about season 2 of Agent Carter. I think I'll probably never stop being mad about it. I did not need a love triangle. Aylin Shear said, exposure equals armor. Yeah, she's got some ideas about how armor is supposed to work. Makes her fast and agile. And squishy. Yeah, I think season 2 made me more mad when I realized what it was what the female showrunners had wanted to begin with. Yeah, that especially made me upset. Because season 1 was so good. There's a lot of people who are like still really upset that Steve got to go back in time and be with Peggy. Like, I know some people who are straight up like say that particular scene ruined all of Marvel for them, which I don't understand. but I'm just deeply glad that she didn't have to spend her whole life with Daniel. I never tried Cloak and Dagger, no. And it was actually the Russo brothers who made season 1 actually decent. It's not a feminist show just because it's a strong woman telling men she's strong. Yeah. Well, it was about, like, the fact that she was a strong woman who was actually in love and no one was listening to her. And the one person who did listen to her and treat her like an equal was underneath the ice. Needed more Peggy and Jarvis crime solving, and I also felt weird about Anna Jarvis being infertile because I feel like that was a tool no one needed to use. Like, I feel like at this point that's just something no one needs to use as a plot point unless they've got a really good reason. Marvel, give me the happy times. I think it was supposed to be like Jarvis was a father figure to Tony because he had no kids, but it was gross and unnecessary. Yeah, it really was. That was part of the reason, like, when we were writing our stuff, we gave them natural children. Like, she struggled, and it took her longer than normal, but she did end up having 2 children. What's down here? Boggarts! Yeah, I don't think he, like, would have been less of a father figure to Tony if he had his own children, and that's just, like, a really... I just feel like people need to be really sparing with that whenever they're writing things, because it can come off really gross. And in that particular situation, it did come off very gross. Also could have done without Peggy being impaled. Like, just from an aesthetic standard, I could have done without that entire scene. And how Daniel reacted to it was also gross. Like Natasha, who's a monster because she can't have kids. Yeah, see, that showed up a lot. Hi. Oh, yeah. I keep not doing your quest. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, there was a one point where, Peggy fell on a sharp thing, and it was not great, and no, Bruce and Nat didn't make any sense. Joss Whedon didn't have any reason to do that, and that's another thing I'm going to be mad about, is that, like, there are exactly 2 people that I would buy her with, and it's like 90% one and 10% of the other. And neither one of those 2 people is Bruce. Bruce was dating Liv Tyler in the early Hulk movies. Like, why didn't we just bring back Liv Tyler? That would have been great. finally did this dude's quest thing. Cool, good for me. Oh no, not a corpse. I just want to go ahead and get this one over with. Liv Tyler is too good to get involved any deeper with Marvel. I don't want him to die, but what I'm hoping is that they'll take this new show and make it much more like Comic Clint. But if they really wanted to make it more like Comic Clint, they'd recast him. Because Jeremy Renner's fine, but he's not Clint Barton. Fraction Hawkeye was so good. I'm really hoping that this will be Fraction Hawkeye. I would, like, cannot tell you, like, just give like, they gave him a secret wife, just give him, like, also, like, a secret nephew, and be like, this is my nephew, Clint 2, the sequel to Clint. He's the real Hawkeye now. Bye. We're in Fraction Hawkeye-verse. Okay, darling. Love you too. Woo! Secret Clint, the real Hawkeye. This is why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'll be here all night. Be sure to tip your waitresses. Okay, now I have to go back and find this chest and see where it is. Thank you, Jen! Oh, it's just that thing I already found but couldn't take all of. Let's do... No. No. Let's go through and look at this again. Can't add those to junk. No, stop. Oh my gosh. There we go. It will tip my dasher. Is that a valid pandemic alternative? Yes, it is. Jeremy Renner was a Skrull this whole time. I'm telling ya, Hawkeye 2, sequel to Hawkeye. Just destroyed some junk to pick up more junk, because that's how we do around here. Okay, I need a new quest. Oh yeah, I need to go do this one too, because I've got to finish it up. Let's just take the fast travel though. And I can't wait until I can go eat places again. That'd be pretty cool.
It is you. I never dared hope that this day would come. Once you start to believe in the fantasy, the reality becomes too unbearable to return to. Camden has returned to me, and you have made it so. You have done the impossible, and owe you more than this meager reward. I can see a future now. Where before, there was only the harsh cold of a long goodbye.
Cool. Thank you. They were, I used Amazon cards that I got for Christmas to beef up my stream lights. I saw a YouTuber / streamer who had similar lights, and I was like, yeah, it's time for me to do that. I was like, I'm gonna stream so much in 2021, and then school got to be a lot. So we're gonna try and step it up. We're gonna try to do one extra stream this week. I don't know when it will be, but we're gonna try. Let's go talk to this tree person. I'm telling you, man, it's a lot. Like, I've only got 2 classes, but they're 2 very hard classes. So, I'm also, like, doing this business, and I've got a new job that's starting, so everything's gonna be a lot. So, I can't exactly promise a schedule, but we're going to try. I've got several games I want to play for you guys. Kingdom Hearts is coming to the PC, and I really want to play that for you. Thank you, Stuart. So are you. I'm very proud of all the hard work you're doing. Hey guys. Hey guys. You didn't even hit the ground before I was done with you. I got a game that's on your wish list if you would like to share it. Ooh. That's exciting. What game? Okay, let's look at the map. Okay, Dragon. I don't remember adding that, but I add a lot of stuff in my Steam, so I will have to check that out for me sometime. I'm sure that it is something that I was looking forward to. Oh yeah! Yeah, I'm really excited because Kingdom Hearts is coming to PC, like all 3 games. And I really am just very excited about it because I tried to stream Kingdom Hearts one time, if you remember, but trying to do it on
maybe I should slap her in Starcap, home of the Traveller's Dove. Now, I don't suppose you came here by accident.
Sure, let's be a thiefy thief.
But some feeling.
Travelers is the thiefy thieves. I'm gonna get distracted by thief stuff. But yeah, no, trying to do it with all of the stupid capture card stuff was just really hard. Loot, pile of rocks. But I'm really excited. A lot of people are mad because it's going to be an Epic exclusive, but at this point I've stopped being mad about that. I don't like Epic's methods, but they give away a lot of free games, y'all. Like, a lot.
The dust of the road rises to meet you, Mark. Then Grim has appraised you and found you of worth. But
Yeah,
there is another you must
I'm really
face,
excited that the
Argyle.
PC port's gonna
The unknown
exist at all.
Go to the Hierophant Shrine in our camp and pray, as all travelers must. We have many freedoms and one shame. But some by his or her hands and bale.
I've gotten so many good games.
But they are useless without
from just the free epic stuff. And I thought it was gonna be like, I thought they were giving away, like they were gonna stop giving away games after Christmas is over, but it's just they keep going.
Careful out there.
Yeah, their sale coupons are really good. I think I have like almost 15 games in my Epic library, and I'm only paid for one of them. And it's not always like cheapo games either. Like I got Battlefront for free, like the new one. I got stuck on a dogfighting part of it, and I haven't gotten any further because it was annoying, but is this new one every 2 weeks? Yeah, pretty much. Sometimes there's two. Sometimes there's just two games for no reason that they want to give away, other than they want to give away two games. I've gotten some really good stuff. I got Stranded Deep, which is like my kind of game, and I played that for like a week.
Praise before me, but you have come and prayed and honored our creeds.
Hmm.
You wish to make yourself a traveler? Then ask me for my portents. The
Tell
price
me
to
what I
admit
must
you
do.
is great. It will take 3 treasures to balance the burden. First, there is a noble elf with Grilvercast staying in Dyden Hill. Steal his medallion. Then, in the nearby mission, claim the pall of the dead Saint Idrix. The last are Drog's toothpicks. We have contacted their owner, Gunnerfrode, to buy the items, but you will steal them instead. Yes, some final warnings. The pall of... And last, Gunnerfrode is... shifty.
Okay, we are going to do that, but I think I'm going to wait to do this stuff until Jen is here. Let's see. Let's continue the House of Ballads stuff. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm not playing Mass Effect Andromeda. That's the thing. I've been replaying Andromeda to stop myself from starting a new Mass Effect run right before Legendary comes out. What are... Ooh, wolves! And, not too shabby. I'm still annoyed by several things about it, but it scratches the Mass Effect itch. That's totally fair, Pinky. I've finished like most of them, but man, I've got to go back to a town. I've actually got to like I'm gonna go back here and get rid of stuff and then come back. I think House of Ballads is usually the first thing I finish, but it's been such a long time since I've like actually played this game. Like played it for a long time. I always come back to Nanny because you get more from her because of the quest that you did for her. I never actually finished the final mission. I've never finished it. I've actually made it farther in it now than I did. I made it farther in it now than I did the first time I tried to play it. It annoyed me so much when I first started playing it just because I still don't like the way that they, like, did the whole, oh, well, now it's 600 years after the Reaper War, and that's just fine. We're all cool with that, and I don't know. It's way too detached from the actual Mass Effect universe for my liking. Played most of it, but no credits roll. That's fair. You played more of it than me. Make sure that I've been playing it a lot the last couple weeks just because it's really easy to turn on and play it while you watch something. I was in the mood for a shooter.
Welcome to Gorhart.
Oh, there's a chest down there. Not even that, it's just like, I don't know, some of the stuff was clumsy. Some of the... It's still, like... Even after Mass Effect 3 has the attitude of of the first Mass Effect game when it comes to romances, like, there's more romance options in that game, but it's also very, like... So I started, the first time I tried to play it, I played as a girl. There is one option that I could find. I didn't look up the romance options because I wanted to find the options in game. But the only boy option for a lady that I could find was Liam. And Liam is one of those characters where you can, like, accidentally end up in a relationship with him, and I don't like that. And there were several other things that annoyed me about my first playthrough, so I just started over and I made a boy. And there are so many lady romance options for a boy,
I have a secret to tell you.
and none,
I am
no boys for a girl, and no boys for a boy, and it's very irritating.
You tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and
I think
part
it's telling
theirs.
the character I like best is Jaal because he's the full linear guy. Oh no, yeah, I forgot you can romance Jaal too, but I don't like romancing aliens. Like, and I know that sounds weird, but like, it's not somebody I can cuddle. Like, the dude looks like he would be slimy if you cuddled him, and I don't like that for the same reason that I don't like the idea of cuddling Garrus, because he looks pokey. Like... But, like, the dude, you play a dude, yes, you can romance Gil. I was talking about specifically for, like, girls. But Gil's, like, your only option if you're a gay dude, I think. From what I can tell. And I don't know, just the imbalance of romance options, the, like, 40 million romance options for a man who wants to romance a woman, and, like, one, maybe two options for a woman who wants to romance a man, or a man who wants to romance a man. It's very irritating and imbalanced. And I hope that whatever happens with the new game they're planning, that they take a little bit more of a developed tack. Also, Gil isn't one of your like crewmates. Like, I tried to romance Liam, and he only likes women, which is fine. I just, like, it's the same reason people... I've gotten into, like, big trouble in BioWare fandoms, because apparently you can't say that part, because people will call you racist. I fully had someone go from, you don't like to romance Garrus, that means that you don't like people of color, and I had to leave the BioWare fandom at that point because that's not it at all. I want a human being when I am also a human being. Yeah, he just doesn't look attractive to me. Like, that's... I get grossed out by, like, the alien physiology thing. Like, Garrus is a giant armor-plated bird, and he's definitely my bro. I love him very much, but I don't want to bang him. I just need Mass Effect to, like, realize that it's not just straight dudes playing their game. Grayed out. Yeah. I'm content to let him and Tali get together in the third game. They're sweet. I like both of them. But yeah, Turians, I don't really get into that, and like, I don't care if people do. I know Sean loves Garrus, but I can't, and sorry, if I can't do a cuddle, it's gonna be a problem. How did I end up there? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just go there. Ah! Hey! Maybe don't. I would appreciate it if you didn't. Liam he's alright. It's just like, I don't like he gets better. At the beginning of the game, Liam is a little bit doom and gloom, and it's hard for me to connect with him. I still keep him in my party. Because Vetra is even more doom and gloom than he is, and eventually he gets, like, kind of upbeat and optimistic. It's just that first part of the game that Liam gets a little uppity. Not uppity, that's the wrong word. He gets, I don't know, kind of a doomer sort of thing going on. There's just like a tradition in Mass Effect of like the romances with ladies being really fleshed out, and then the ones with dudes being like really easy to fall into but not having much to them. And I think my first lady one was gonna romance Jal, but except Cora, who I never carried anyway. Honestly, Andromeda's the only Mass Effect I swapped the party around a lot for, except Cora. Yeah, Cora, I don't know about Cora either. I really like the gameplay in Andromeda. It's a lot of fun. There's like some interesting stuff going on. I just never got into any of the characters as much. Even like PB is supposed to be like the quirky, like fun character. But even she's like, I don't do emotional attachments. And that just gets so exhausting. I hate characters like that. Like, with very few exceptions, characters who start off like by telling me I don't get attached to people. I'm like, fine, okay, I won't get attached to you. I'm gonna leave you on the ship. Jetpacks, I love the jetpacks. Yeah, they're really great. Should probably learn to use my sword. They all feel like that, or a little like that. That's unfortunate. I feel like there's somebody, like, some stuff well, I mean, I know there was some stuff happening with the development of that game. Except, like, Jal and Suvi, but Suvi's on the ship. I like Suvi a lot. I wish she was one of the people I could take around. World building's pretty good. The story's interesting. And like, I started to romance Gil, but we had like this one like date on, I wanted to say the Citadel on the Nexus. And then that was it, and I haven't heard from him in like many, many game hours. So I don't know if I like screwed up the romance. Hey, Jen said that I should sneak up on a bear. So that's what we're gonna do. No. No, you don't see me. Sneak up on a bear. I want to sneak up on a bear. Oh no. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. I'm probably gonna open that game when I get done with this one. So that's become my life now. Multiple video games. Let's see. It's 9 o'clock. I tried to sneak attack the bear, but I couldn't. He was too onto me. Let's go talk to some elves. I need to see more cosplay from this game. Ooh, no one will see me. I'm gonna take all this stuff. It counts. Hi, King Winston.
When Helen told me
What's up?
taken the oaken seat, I did not believe him. But here you stand before me. Impressive.
I am very impressive, yes.
The grand hero. We've come to aid Sir Ferrara, our brother in the Court of Enchantments. It is time for his telling of the Ballad of Bloody Bones. Ferrara went in pursuit of his nemesis, for Bloody Bones has emerged, poised to abduct a maiden to be his mistress. You will need to revive Ferrara after the battle. I can only assume Helen would not have sent you unprepared for this task. Go to Ferrara, and quickly. When the two of you finish, I will await you at the House of Ballads in the north. Do be careful, sir. Good luck.
Okay, cool. Cool. Didn't even realize there was a person there until I had almost walked over her. We'll go till about 9:30, I think. I'm gonna try to do some more math homework. It's a bear! Oh no, a bear! There we go. I've got to fix that Nightbot command. It's a little busted. Plague bears are annoying. Good luck, hearts, that you will defeat the evil that is math. Thank you, Thinky. Small
your camp.
That's not good.
Onward.
Oh yeah, I've done this one before. Actually, we're gonna go this way because it'll bother me if I don't. I need to watch Sound of Music also. I get that song stuck in my head every time I harvest that flower. Nope, 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 wrong. Oh, well, I guess I do have to go this other way. Run for your life! Whee! That's pretty great, thank you. No space! God, we keep having to do this. Woo! Okay. The Sound of Music is a good thing to have seen a lot of times. Good for the soul. We did that. And we're gonna have to fight a big bad. It's like an Etten or something. I don't remember. Probably not an Etten. Maybe like a large sprite. Got it. Alright, let's go over here. Pry it open. I think I missed one back here. First of all, we gotta go get this chest. Well, we gotta figure out whatever's in here. And then there's a chest over here. Or a pile of rocks. Whatever works. Yeah. We missed one. Yay. Come on. I'm gonna have to replace this controller before too long because it is not working right. My dude, you're fizzing. Whee! Yeah, this game gets an A+ for scenery. It's not just the same old dungeons over and over again. Hey, where's Bloody Bones? I need to speak to Mr. Bloody T-Bones, please.
So the witch was right. You, new knight, leave now, forsaking the last. That's true. My intent was never to do harm. All I have ever wanted was love.
Aww.
Not to be alone in my eternal grief. Fine. The prisoners are free to go. But you shall take their place. You shall be Bloody Bones' new desire.
Oh, hey. If I'm your new desire, why are you trying to kill me? I don't know why it hid me in the leaves there. But that was a lot.
Well done,
Woo!
sir. You have proved I don't know what to make of Bloody's tale. But it has the
Bloody
ring.
Tiberius Bones.
We must return to Wenson and tell him.
I always said if I got a cat, its name would be Tiberius after Captain James T. Kirk. Now I'm fizzing like a soda pop. This controller is just messing up all kinds of ways. Woo! I think we'll close out this quest and then close out the game. Okay. Mr. King, hello.
I'm relieved to see you well. What is happening? First Sagril? Listen, Hallam and I have been discussing what transpired in Uluath. You must travel to the home of Temple, also known as the Librarian. It is an important journey, not without its perils. Go to Tenwa's cottage in Haxi. Retrieve a ballad from her collection of fey cairns. It is called The Hero and the Maid. Bring it to me, and guard it with your life. Its worth cannot be measured. Her cottage stands in the gap between Yolvan and Haxi, southeast of here. It is an isolated spot, safe. Tenwa is expecting you.
Alright, we're gonna save, well, thought we were gonna save here. I bet I can't save in this area. Oh, now we can. We're gonna save here. And go ahead and call it for the night. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna try to stream one more time this week, at least. I actually really like this quest line, but it moves so fast. Yeah, that is fair. Thank you guys for joining me. As always, stay safe, stay sane, wash your hands. I love you.